We are watching the final version of the Pretend video. It's about to go live this week. The talented Hayden Bevis has blessed us. Pretend came about, the track sort of wrote itself, and I think that sort of warbly sound in there just really carries the groove through and something that's really nice to rap on. And then when the pianos come in the chorus, it sort of takes it to a different element. And the drums, I just wanted really hard-hitting drums, sort of real hip-hop sounding drums. The way that I work is I'll make a beat, and then the first thing that I try to do is write a hook. I'd like to start sort of very high level and come up with just a thought or a concept from which we can sort of delve a bit deeper in the verses.
Kay sent me Pretend. The hook obviously goes,
I don't wanna waste no time at all. We've already been through the rise and fall. I'm wondering how we keep on hanging on.
It was that notion around like, I wonder how I keep on hanging on, that kind of really anchored my verse.
It was talking about sort of taking another run at this music thing, but doing it in a new, fresh way, and doing it in a way that's us and confident, putting aside any preconceptions or trying to play any parts or be any particular style or person, and just going with who we are.
Because rap for me is very therapeutic, like as in, you know, whatever I'm feeling in that time, writing raps is a way to kind of evoke that emotion. It may not be representative of who I am all the time or who I'm going to be, but in that moment, that verse is representative of how I'm feeling. That line, I wonder how I keep on hanging on. Like, how is it that we keep coming back to doing this? We've had moments where we've put stuff out, we've invested so much time and energy into this, and you know, in a lot of cases it hasn't worked out how we wanted. So the verse for me was all about how we can actually do that.
So I wanted to start the track really strongly from a verse point of view, so it opens up with the line,
I want attention and fame, but when you break a glass, the reflection will change.
we're a little bit older now, so you know, things have happened in our careers and we don't have the same kind of approach to it that we did when we were 21, 22. So that's that line, when you break a glass, the reflection will change. So when you look at what we're trying to achieve or look at where we're trying to go with it, we're looking at it differently because it's compounded by all these experiences that we've had, and you know, things in the past that have ups, downs, whatever it may be.
So the first line of my verse is,
I lay yesterday in an open casket.
that visual of actually taking everything that's happened and putting it in a coffin, and then having this outer body experience around, like, you know, hearing the eulogy of the old me.
Here lies a man, stuck between real life and fantasy. So let me hereby demand that he be
Known as the ray of light, infected by darkness and in attendance of dreams, he left behind fatherless. And the end of the verse, or me writing this verse, allows me to be born again and come back with the same motivation, the same hunger and stuff. So the track for me, or the verse for me was really inspired by that one line, like, I wonder how we keep on hanging on. Like being able to compartmentalize the past back here and then move on to whatever it is that we're gonna do. So that's kind of what the verse means, it's what it represents, and that's how it came about.
I don't wanna waste no time at all. We've already been through the rise and fall. I'm wondering how we keep on